I remember idolizing a relationship with a guy to the point to where I put it first and it destroyed my life, because anything you put before God will have its way with you. I remember being ashamed of, after realizing, okay, I'm putting a guy as my idol. I remember feeling ashamed or feeling afraid of the fact that I desired a relationship, that I desired a man, that I desired companionship. So I wouldn't talk about it much, or I would kind of suppress it and hide it. Fast forward now, because I've kicked those idols out, or that a relationship with a guy is no longer an idol in my life, I am encouraged, and I love the idea of marriage. I love the institution of, I love what God does through marriage. And so now, instead of running away from marriage, I encourage marriage, not just within my own life, but within other people's lives, because I've realized the richness, the value in marriage. Check this out. In the beginning, this is what God said between Adam and Eve, the first married humans. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, subdue it. Like God gave them charge, dominion over the earth. Make the earth more and more like God. Cause the things of the earth to line up with God's word. Okay. So that is a charge that God has gave between a man and a woman, between a husband and a wife. So guess what? The enemy has been doing all he can to keep man and woman separated. This is why homosexuality is so prevalent. This is why whoredom, people sleeping with boyfriends and girlfriends, people never getting into a committed relationship, don't know what commitment is, never obtaining, rising to that level, to that realm of dominion. People never get there because that's where God is most fruitful. Like if people can get together, get with your divine, the husband that is designed for you, and get with the wife that is designed for you if you're a man, my goodness, the hell that you will push back, the demons that you will cause to run and flee from your generation. Listen, so I encourage marriage. I pray for marriages. I'm disheartened. I'm saddened when I hear of divorces, when I see a constant pattern of divorce in the world. I understand the spiritual warfare behind it. I'm learning more and more about it, but that is the tactics of the enemy. He's trying to, all these demons is lined up, let me tell you, to keep a man and a woman separated, to keep a husband from making a woman a wife, to keep a wife from submitting to her husband, because it models Christ in the church. So he's going to do whatever he can, the devil, to keep man and woman separated. So let me tell you, you as a single woman, you got to fight. You got to fight to get in line with God's word. You got to fight to maintain and pursue a life of sexual integrity. You got to fight to rise to the standard of commitment. And same with men, you got to fight, get in line with God's word, because y'all need to get together. You need to get with your husband, and your husband need to get with the wife. This is why I press for dating couples. What are you doing? What in this world are you doing? You are not called to be a boyfriend. You're not called to be a girlfriend. That is a man-made relationship. It ain't biblical. It is a system of sabotage. It is the opposite of commitment, because if you see, just look out into the world. When people when people submit themselves to that mindset, that idea of boyfriend and girlfriend, it's not the words that's the issue. It's a system. It is a system of sabotage. The enemy is is grooming people to pursue sexual immorality. It is a cycle. Get them caught up, get them brokenhearted, become single parents, baby mamas, baby daddies, become at war with one another. And then saying I hate men, I hate women, and then they turn gay, never pursuing commitment. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Like, it is a system of sabotage. This is why I will never be a girlfriend ever again, because of the system, because of the mindset. Sorry, y'all got to get these cookies out of the oven. And so, yes, I just want to encourage you. Oh, get in line. Pray for marriages all over. Pray for your future marriage. Like, don't be swayed or don't be seduced if you are lining up, in the process of getting married. Oh, it's a one-time slip up, or oh, he gonna be my husband anyway. No, that is a trick of the enemy. Because here's the thing, okay? You cannot send your way into a blessing. When you've crossed that boundary, you're entering into a system of sabotage, okay? And so even if you do cross the threshold, and if you do get married, that is a spirit that you have now welcomed into that marriage. And this is why a lot of marriages don't make it, because it wasn't built on truth. It was built on a lie. It was built on a spirit that's not of God. Sex is no joke. Sex is no joke. We see the physical, but there's a spiritual thing behind it. And a lot of times we open these doors and we don't understand it. We don't see it. And so we just open the door to the enemy. We open the door to the enemy. So pray for marriages. My goodness. The enemy is out here trying to keep us separated. Keep husbands from wives and wives from husbands. And I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Listen, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all stay encouraged. Peace.